The tornado touched down on the southwest side of Joplin shortly before 6 p.m. on May 22, 2011. Almost immediately it was massive, a powerful and deadly rotating column of air that would go on to carve a path of unimaginable destruction through one of the most densely populated areas in southwestern Missouri. While the scattered remains of homes, businesses, and lives have mostly been cleared away, the breathtaking magnitude of the historic storm is still clear. Few structures have been rebuilt. Concrete slabs line barren lots like the tombstones of former homes and families. More than 160 people perished in the tornado, and the community is still shaken. Storms of such force are exceedingly rare. The EF5 tornado was the deadliest in the United States since modern record-keeping began in 1950. Rebuilding this small Midwestern city is ongoing. It will take years to complete. This April, St. Joseph students from both campuses visited Joplin for an alternative spring break trip. They went to help rebuild. They went to help with relief. These are some of their stories. Joplin, Missouri presented a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to the group that traveled there on the alternative spring break, a trip that has become an annual tradition at St. Joseph's. Unlike previous trips, the chosen location was the setting of an almost inconceivable natural disaster. None of the students had ever seen damage of such scope. It was an experience they won't soon forget.
It looks like a nuclear bomb just hit this place, but they're rebuilding little by little, pieces by pieces, but they're doing good. But in some places it looks like it's just totally destroyed.
I don't think anyone really understood how it was until you saw it. I mean, we all saw the videos on the news channels, but when you're here, it's definitely a shocker.
To help with the monumental task of rebuilding, St. Joseph sent a team of 21 students and staff from both campuses to Joplin to volunteer on a series of projects. Campus Ministry Director Pat Tracy considers the trip to be among the most unique opportunities that SJC has to offer.
Over the years, we've found that when we offer an alternate to the regular commercial travel, where sometimes it's about selfish behavior, instead, we go somewhere where there's a need, either helping the vulnerable, maybe somebody who's been the victim of a disaster, maybe an underserved community, and sometimes both.
The main project for the week was the construction of a series of vibrant garden boxes and complimentary memorial garden in the schoolyard of Cecil Floyd Elementary, which was heavily damaged by the tornado. The project was devised by the nonprofit organization Relief Spark, which was the host organization for the trip.
For college kids to give up their spring break on some warm beach, to come out to a city that's been destroyed by a tornado or a flood, says a lot about their character as a person. They care about the community, they care about the people that they're interacting with, they have heart, they want to make a difference, and they're here to work, and at the end they see a magnificent result like this garden. I mean, it's incredible what they've created.
Students also worked with AmeriCorps and were sent to several sites around Joplin throughout the week to help with debris cleanup and construction projects. Their reasons for donating their time varied only slightly. Most of them just wanted to help.
It just felt like a great opportunity. It kind of sprung up in front of me, and I thought they needed the help, and I have the free time, so I might as well contribute.
I do a lot of volunteering during the summer, similar to stuff like this, maintaining property, and I was excited that St. Joe's had something like that for me to do.
I just want to give back to the community, give back to these wonderful people out here, and it feels great to do that.
The tornadoes hit last year, and I was devastated by it, and I was I want to do whatever I can to help, and when they said Joplin, Missouri, I was right down there, and I wanted to help. That's why I came.
Russell Gerke, an engineer and inventor based in Independence, Missouri, has devoted his life to developing state-of-the-art storm shelters since the tornado hit Joplin. To bring his life-saving innovations to life, Gerke has relied on volunteers like those from St. Joe's to help in the assembly of the shelters, which are fabricated from a polymer used in the construction of playground equipment.
Everybody knows somebody that's died. They see the damage every day. I mean, the town's rebuilding, the landscape has changed, but the emotional landscape is still messed up. And part of the healing process is having a safe place to go when at home or at school or whatever. those kids need that anchor. So fear is, it's kind of like a sickness. It really is. When they get a shelter, it's like you cured them of a disease.
The trip to Joplin was life-changing for all the students that had the privilege of going. The power of nature is humbling, but the outpouring of support from volunteers has helped the healing process for those whose lives were uprooted.
They're amazing. I think they're cool, fun, and amazing, great hearts, and some of them have actually worked inside with kids off and on throughout the week, and I have had wonderful feedback from my teachers about them as well. So they're kind and interesting, and what an amazing thing to do, to give up your spring break to go help folks rebuild.